Good morning, students. I hope that all of you will be doing well and preparing for the midterm. Today, we will discuss the last topic of Unit 5th, solution of Laplace equation in two dimension. In the previous chapters, we solved heat and wave equation in one dimension by method of separation of variable. Today, we solve Laplace equation by separation of variable method. Del 2u upon del x square plus del 2u upon del y square equals to 0 is called the Laplace equation, where u is a dependent variable, x and y are the independent variable. We all know that separation of variable method, we assume the solution of given equation. So here we assume u equals to capital X and capital Y is the solution of Laplace equation, where capital X is a function of x alone and capital Y is a function of y alone. Differentiating partially with respect to x and y, we will find when we will differentiate it with respect to x, we will treat y as a constant. Then we will find del 2u upon del x square equals to y d2x upon dx square. Similarly, we will find del 2u upon del y square equals to x d2y upon dy square. When we will put these equation in a given Laplace equation, we will find 1 upon x d2x upon dx square equals to minus 1 upon y d2y upon dy square. Here, left hand side of this equation is a function of y alone and right hand side of this is x alone. So when we will find these type of equation, we put these equation equals to a constant. Suppose here we putting it constant k. Now 1 upon x d2x upon dx square equals to k. Similarly, 1 upon y d2y upon dy square equals to k. When we will solve this, we will find equation 5 and 6. Equation 5 and 6 are second order ordinary differential equations and there are three cases which depends on k. Case first, if k equals to lambda square, it means k is if greater than equals to 0, means positive or 0. Then equation 5 and 6. Equation 5 and 6, when we put the value of k lambda square, we will find these equation. This equation is second order ordinary differential equation with constant coefficient. We will find the because it is homogeneous equation, so we will find only CF. For CF, we can write these equation like this. Roots are m equals to plus minus lambda. Here m equals to plus minus iota lambda. Roots are real and distinct. Here root are imaginary. When roots are real and distinct, CF is a e raised to power lambda x plus b e raised to power minus lambda x. Similarly, for imaginary roots, y equals to c cos lambda y plus d sin lambda y. These are the solution of second order differential equation. When we will put these values x and y in assumed solution, which are u x y equals to x is a function of x and y is a function of y, we get the value u x y equals to a e raised to power lambda x plus b e raised to power minus lambda x c cos lambda y plus d sin lambda y. This is the first solution of given Laplace equation. Similarly, case second or case third, when k is negative, k is less than 0, it means negative. If k is negative, we suppose this is minus lambda square. So, equation 5 and 6 is d2x upon dx square plus lambda square x d2y upon dy square minus lambda square y equals to 0. Equation can be rewrite as this. Then the solution of the equations are capital X equals to this, capital Y equals to this. When we put these values in the assumed solution of equation first, we will find this. If we see these equations, these solution number equation number 7 and equation number 8, we will find these are the same results. Different it when here x cos and y with cos and sine with y. It means the solution of a Laplace equation when k is less than 0 or k is greater than 0 are same. So equation 7 and 8 are the solution of Laplace equation. The nature of solution will depends on boundary condition given in the problem. Now we solve again Laplace equation with boundary condition. Solve Laplace equation when conditions are given u at x equals to 0, u when x equals to L, u when y equals to 0, u is 0. Similarly, second condition we have u when y equals to a is equals to sine lambda sine pi x upon n. Now let the given equation is Laplace equation. Solution हम assume करेंगे by separation method u equals to x and y. The proceeding as above. जो अभी हमने solve किया उसको solve करेंगे. We will find the result equation number 7 and 8. These are the result of Laplace equation. We use this relation a cos lambda x plus b sin lambda x c e raised to power lambda y plus b e raised to power minus lambda y. Now this is the result of Laplace equation but without condition. When we using condition first, boundary condition, when x equals to 0, u is 0. So when we will put x equals to 0 in equation third, b sine 0 is 0. We will find a cos 0 is 1, c यहाँ x की term नहीं है, as it is copy होगा. Now y taking the value, so y can't be 0, so here a equals to 0. Now by equation third, when we will put the value of a, we will find the value of u again, b sin lambda x c e raised to power lambda y plus b, d e raised to power minus lambda y. Second condition, when x equals to L, u is again 0. Now when we'll put the x value of x as L in equation 4, we will find u at x equals to L comma y equals to 0 equals to b sin lambda L. Here again x की value नहीं given है, so ये value carry as it is होगी. Now if b equals to 0, the solution will be 0, but we cannot carry the solution 0, so we will assume sin lambda equals to 0. Now when sin lambda equals to 0, lambda equals to n pi upon n. Again equation number 4, when we will put the value of lambda u x comma y equals to b sin n pi x upon L, c e raised to power n pi upon L y plus d e raised to power minus n pi L upon y. Now when we multiply with b and c, similarly b and d, we assume a new constant cn and dn. Now third condition, when y equals to 0, u is 0. When we put y equals to 0 in equation number 5th, we will find e raised to power 0 is 1, e raised to power minus 0 is 1. It means cn plus dn sin n pi x upon L. X varies, x taking the values, so sin n pi x can't be can't be 0, so cn plus dn equals to 0. From this equation we will find dl equals to minus cn. Again we will put these values in equation 5th, we will find this equation. The most general solution is this. But here we see that if and take the values, you have many solutions. Laplace equations has many solutions. So we can write this equation is like this, n equals to 1 to infinitive cn e raised to power n pi upon L minus e raised to power n pi y upon L sin n pi x L. Now, e raised to power x minus e raised to power minus x upon 2 is sine hyperbolic x. So we multiplied it with 2 and divide by 2. So this equation is sine hyperbolic n pi y upon L. Now, last condition we have ux at y equals to a is sine pi x upon L. When we will put y equals to a, we will find n equals to 1 to infinity 2cn sine hyperbolic n pi at y a upon L sine n pi x upon L. Now, if we open the summation sign, we sum these terms with respect with terms n equals to 1 to infinitive. When we will find sine pi x upon L equals to 2 when n equals to 1, 2c1 sine hyperbolic pi n pi upon n is a 1 pi a upon L. Similarly, sine pi x upon L when n equals to 2 plus 2c2 sine hyperbolic 2 pi a upon L sine 2 pi x upon L plus so on. On comparing both side, we get c1 equals to, compare करेंगे, we will comparing the coefficient of sine pi x upon L, we will find c1 equals to 1 equals to 2c1 sine hyperbolic pi a upon L. It means c1 equals to 1 upon 2 sine hyperbolic pi a upon L. And other coefficient sine hyperbolic 2 pi a upon L, sine hyperbolic 3 pi a upon L are 0. It means c1 is 1 upon 2 sine hyperbolic pi a upon L, c2, c3, c4 all are 0. When we will put the value of c1 in equation 7, we will find ux comma y equals to 2c1. c1 is 1 upon 2 sine hyperbolic pi a upon L sine pi y upon L sine pi x upon L. It means 2 cancel out. We will find finally sine pi x upon L sine hyperbolic pi y upon L sine hyperbolic pi a upon L, which is the required result of given equation, which is the required result of Laplace equations. Thank you.